Hey everybody, so here I am again, and today is officially the 14th day, which means that it is officially 2 weeks since I started doing this. I know, it doesn't seem like it, but it has been 2 full weeks. Now, every day I say, today is the hardest day, and people have been commenting about that. The reason that I say that is, well, number one, it's an inside joke from a book that I really like. But number two, it is basically me, my own little version of an affirmation saying, today is the hardest day, and I can get through today, then tomorrow's not going to be a problem. That's it. I mean, pretty simple. It's just a really helpful little thing. It's not copyrighted, so go ahead and use it. Yeah, so a couple thoughts about today's workout. It was yoga, and I used to really like yoga. Like when I was in high school, I really liked yoga. And like my first couple years of college. But I don't think I like yoga anymore. I'll tell you why. I've always been pretty flexible. And it's really hard for me to get in a good stretch normally. But now, because of my back, a lot of the yoga stretches are just straight up impossible because they're too painful. Even some of the simpler ones, like upward dog, it just like crushes the inside. Like, here's my head and here's my tailbone going like this. It just like crushes it like that. So this is normal, and when I pull my head up, it just goes like that, and it's so painful. So usually when it comes to upward dog, what I do is I just do tabletop, or I do just a longer downward facing dog, because that does feel good because it's elongating my spine. I think, and it doesn't feel like it's as hard of a workout because, there are some holds, but it's not like a plank. And I know yoga is supposed to be an active recovery thing. So what I think I'm going to do is, instead of yoga, I'm just going to do Pilates, because number one, I think I'm working harder, but also I feel like I get more out of it. So with today's yoga, I also did the 10-minute abs. But the next recovery day, I'm just going to do Pilates. I feel like I'm doing more. My muscles actually feel better. So I'm just going to do that. No offense to Autumn and her yoga or Beachbody yoga. I've just not really been enjoying it. So, but I did finish it. I just hit a pen. I did finish today's, and then I did the extra because of how I didn't feel like I had done much. Another thing, when I ran out of Shakeology, and I was like, I can, I'll see if I can do it, without it and just with the meal plan. I can, but let me tell you, it is definitely a lot harder. My cravings came back, which is bad. So ASAP, I'm going to get more Shakeology. 100% I have to, because it's so hard to just sit there and have a craving and just not do it. When there are like cookies or whatever in my house. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, carrots, and I like it, but my cravings came back. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to definitely get the vegan chocolate Shakeology, because it took care of it completely. I think I've said before, I don't know what sort of witchcraft, voodoo goes into those things, but it's definitely going to be worth it in the long run. But yeah, so that was my thought for today, and I will see you tomorrow.